Hey guys, good morning. What's going on, everyone? What's going on? Hope everyone's having a good morning so far. It is a nice looking morning. Guys, first things first, obviously, in the description box, just if you're new to the channel, guys, we're not licensed financial advisors here, so anything that we do, we're just providing free technical and fundamental analysis for all our viewers, guys. If you're not sure how to trade or anything like that, obviously make sure to consult with a financial advisor before doing so. So, just kind of got to go through that every call, guys. But guys, today's looking pretty good though. Okay, like in terms of Forex Factory. All right, today. Okay, we have in literally almost 20 minutes, we have a non-farm employment change red folder, USD, and then rolling with an orange folder for crude oil at 10:30. Okay, so we probably won't be trading the 10:30, all right, but we're definitely going to catch this red folder. So I do want to get doing this top down. All right, just so we can be prepared for that. I'm not gonna probably trade through that. I'm gonna wait a little bit to let the market settle, let the news drop, and then let the market settle. Okay, so but obviously, if you're a news folder trader, you know what I mean, you can definitely do so at will. So guys, you can see that we might be forming a inverted head and shoulder pattern on gold. Shoulder, head, potential shoulder. If it holds really good support here, you can see right across the board that there's a lot of bottom wick, a lot of support starting to form here. Okay, but obviously it can kind of show you this simply because there's still on this this is just on the daily. Okay, so a lot of price is going to be moving, obviously on lower time frames, to potentially change the direction of this. So it could obviously go bearish and end up filling this wick. All right, but like I said, it does look like it could be forming a inverted head and shoulder, which would be a reversal pattern. It could maybe shoot back up, roughly starting touching the top of these 1768.9, maybe 1769, and then if it breaks, obviously starting to continue to fill these previous wicks over here. Okay. Guys, the red folder does not mean it's bearish on the DXY. Absolutely not. Basically, what that means is that there's going to be high impact news. Okay. So higher time frame support, guys, is going to be basically using my pearl or white support and resistance lines. We'll try to find a key supply and demand area on a little bit of lower time frames. A lot of people like trading that. They ask about it all the time, so we can roll with that as well. Okay. I am using a 200 moving average, but I thought about adding something else today. Okay, you can add a 9-day EMA. Okay, and the reason why I'm doing that is just to show you guys that there is different. One second here, just let me get this set up here. There we go. Okay, so this is the 9-day EMA. All right, so just to show you that there's a faster, kind of tighter moving average that could apply to a little more scalping a little bit more efficiently. So we'll chart with this. This is still on the daily. You'll see it more efficiently when you get a little in a little lower time frames. Okay, so when we drop down to the 4 hour now, you can start to see this is what we're looking for. All right, so I'm going to actually remove the 9 just for the time being until we get onto lower time frame, just because it is kind of crowding the visual outlook for me currently. All right, so guys, if I don't answer everyone's question right now, it's just because, like I said, I'm getting ready for the potential, like I said, red folder drop. So I do not mean to miss anyone. Okay, so we're now in the 4 hour. All right, you can see we just got to make sure we tighten everything up. Okay, so we're still forming good support roughly at 1746 area. Okay, and we're starting to make that bullish engulfing candlestick. We'll see if we can start to push. Okay. And guys, like I said, I like trading wicks. Okay, a lot of people, they like trading bodies. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Whatever works best for you, like I said, roll with that. Okay. Have the next area of resistance. Okay, is this similar candle right here on October 5th? Like I said, 2200 at 1750, 1757.88. Okay. So now we're going to drop it down to the hourly. All right, and we're going to tighten everything up here. Okay, so you can see on the hourly that we're approaching the 200. All right, so you can see a nice little bullish movement here at starting from 5, and it's had consistent push. All right, so let's wait and see what the next wick or potential break in area which we're going to be able to go to. There is a previous wick at 1756. Okay, this wick needs to be moved up. All right, and now we can use this as similar previous 7 o'clock resistance. Okay, you can see gold is still making nice pushes, like it's still holding true, like it made a bounce from the low 1746, and then it's been the last 5, 6, 7, and now we're leading into 8. The hourly candle just opened, guys, which is this candlestick right here. Okay, so just keep this in mind. All right, we have key area right down here in terms of, and this is be hourly. All right, guys, what area would this be? Okay, if this is looking more a little better on the lower time frame, like 30, I can obviously make an adjustment based on that. But what area would this be, guys? What are you what do you think? Obviously I'm dragging it across, you can start to see. Okay, very key area. Every time it comes in, what happens? And this is on the hourly. Okay, if you guys know what this area is, make sure to put it in the chat box. All right, Denon Studios, buddy, thanks for the email, man. I responded to you. I appreciate those the reach out and the kind words. Okay, okay, I'm not going to use this one yet. I'm just wanted to show you something. Okay, demand, absolutely, guys, perfect. Okay, remember it's 8:04, so we still got a little bit of time until that folder launches. Okay, and we're going to wait a little bit until it settles down before looking to maybe get into any kind of trading. Okay. Lois and Dej, thank you. Yep, absolutely, good call. Okay, guys, but you can see now we're starting to form against heavy selling pressure here. Okay, we had a nice little bounce. Okay, now we're coming into this key area. All right, which you can see was previous consolidation. All right, so you got to expect some kind of a push down here. Okay, we'll see how far we're going to break this candle down. It'll be turning into a couple 30-minute candles. Right, as soon as I move to the next candle, so I'll find good support, but I have a feeling it's going to be around 1752.50. Okay, so we are in a key demand area. All right, a supply area would be roughly right around here, a little bit lower. Okay, grabbing the top of this key rejection, head and shoulder pattern, which got rejected. Okay, and then obviously we had a nice little break above, but pushed it right back in here. Okay, so let's drop it down now to the 30-minute. All right, on the 30, okay, I'm just gonna tighten this up a bit. Sorry, I just don't like that big zone there. Okay, so each one of these candles now is 30 minutes. Okay, so you see how the previous hourly candle was broken into two 30-minute. I'm looking at finding some key support right there, which is around the same area like I mentioned, around 1753.47 is the bottom wick, which is just previous. If I just move it across, you can see it was acting as previous resistance. Okay, so now we might look to make some consolidation, roughly around the 200. Okay, but I'm going to add on a lower time frame moving average on this call just to show you guys how these apply to trading, and you can use them on scalping. All right, so from the 30-minute now, let's drop it down to the 15. Okay, so it's nice, you can see they made a sell-off here, nice little push, found good support, and now they're starting to find some bounces. Okay, guys, if you're new to the channel, this is 15-minute on gold. Okay, just doing a top down, finishing it up from the daily, 4-hour, hourly, 30, all the way down to this 15-minute. Okay. Okay. Okay, so look, they're still holding. They've made a bounce, tried to rejection from the 200. Okay, now they're starting to push, guys. Continuation. All right. But again, remember, if you're still new and you're signing on, we have 815 folder. Okay, red folder. High impact news. All right. So why traders care. Job creation is an important leading indicator of consumer spending, which accounts for a majority of overall economic activity. All right. Very important news, guys. Job spending, you can see economic activity, so that's going to have a huge impact in the market. All right. You can see gold is still bullish from 7, but what will happen when you start to get into, like I said, 8:15, you might see an erratic candle, the 8:20, okay, at 8:25, and then you can see which kind of trend this is actually continuing. All right. So guys, this is now the 5-minute. You can see that it's starting to make a nice little push to the upside here. Okay. And then obviously the next key area of target would be 1758.14, which is just the next resistance. Okay, but gold is still pushing bullish, made a nice little double bottom here right off, bouncing off the 200 EMA, and now it's walking to the upside continuously. All right, so if we were trading a little bit before, this would have been a nice little opportunity right here. 1754.84, 1758 point, you know what I mean, 1.4. It looked like a good opportunity, but the risk to reward from this break to here, you probably would have wanted to look at getting in from the bottom. But like I said, entering around the 200 is a little bit risky simply because of the erratic behavior that it can happen. So guys, what I was going to show is just a nice little 9 a 9 EMA. Okay, you can use 7, 14, whatever it may be. This is 9 days, so the last 9 days. All right, so you can see as soon as it started to break above the 200, it had bullish engulfing candlestick, like a lot of big volume here, rejection, started to find support around that 1753.5, held support around the 9. All right, and now you're walking continuously way up. So generally, rule of thumb, all right, you can see the sideways trading. You don't really want to be scalping in out of this. You want to look for these overall moves. So they bounce out of a demand, okay, and now they're finding some good support, holding above the 9 EMA, and now they're starting to continuously walk up. All right. Some rejection simply because they had a nice little push right above the 200, and these two have crossed, okay, which signified that nice little bullish breakout, and now we're starting to walk, okay, our way up. All right, but keep in mind that at 8:15, which is going to be right this candle, pretty much you have we have the 8:10, which is going to be in 19 seconds, and then we have one more candle before the actual movement here. Okay. All right. So anything can pretty much happen, guys. Like a nice thing you can check out is, like, obviously always check the 15-minute candlesticks. Okay, they have a huge impact of what you're looking at in terms of kind of scalping, okay, because they start to fill the wick. So I just threw on the RSI here for you. You can see that we are generally high in the RSI. We are not even overbought yet. Okay, so they're only hovering around 63. It's above 50. Okay, and you can see now on the 15-minute, they're just starting to break above that 200. If they have a continuation push, it's going to set, like I was going to say, it's going to touch 1758. The top wick is starting to fill up, so this candle on the 5-minute should be looking to break 1758.14, and then we have a continuation to the upside. Okay, so that's what I just wanted to show you on the 15-minute. On the 5-minute, you can see that it's starting to touch above the right above that 70, but it's a good thing to show that this thing is not always guaranteed to have reversals or like I said, quick changes in price. This is a lagging indicator. Okay, you just use it to see where you're at in the market, to see where the opportunities are. I usually use it for higher time frame. Scalping can be good, but you always want to, I personally always, like I said, add the 50 line right in the middle to divide it, but I don't use it for entries or exits. Okay, just personally. All right, so oh, sorry guys, you can see that, like I said, everyone would maybe look for the RSI right now, but they're looking to head fake you out, guys. News, like I said, it's not their main, like it is, but we got to be realistic here that you never really want to be trading through news. Okay, you see all these posts on social media pretty much that always go around. You never really want to be trading through news, okay, because it's very volatile, especially red folder news, which is high impact news. Okay, so another thing we can check really quickly, all right, is the DXY. Okay, so you can see I haven't erased anything. This is all from yesterday, starting from London, right? Didn't really do too much trading during the day. and now, like I said, I was kind of up, and we were looking at this morning here. The DXY is starting to fall. All right, so we have key support starting to form at around 94.265. I remember we were trading around right here around 94, and it's been continuously bullish ever since. So now we're having that retracement to the key bounce areas that it was having a little bit of sell-off previous. Okay, we'll see if it's going to break there and start to come back down and touch the bottom. If that's the case, guys, a couple options can happen. All right, you can start to find good support, and they can walk it back up on the news, or like I said, they can have it come down here, and then once it comes down here, it can start to give me a sec. It can start to fall bearish. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. The DXY, it's not guaranteed to always get it down in this area. All right, but what you can do is you can kind of create these pathways of choice for you, and then obviously when you're starting to look at gold, or whatever the currency pair may be that's correlated with the DXY, then you can chart based on this analysis as well. Okay, so I've always used the DXY. So guys, like I said, there's the breakout. Okay, 1756. This is where we were on the wick right here. We're looking at around 805. All right, 810 is continuing nice bullish in a nice bullish trend. All right. Me personally, though, like I said, I'm not looking right yet. I want to let this news finish. Okay, it's not something that I recommend at all. Okay, so. Yeah, I know, Jacob. It's crazy, but like I said, that 7 o'clock movement, actually since 5, it's been consolidating sideways. But then right around 7 o'clock, like I said, we've had a nice little push continuation, which is this bullish candlestick right there. And like I said, it's had a nice continuation ever since then. And now we're trading at around 8:15 coming up. We have 51 seconds, guys. Okay, so let the news settle here. All right, you can tell where we're approaching here. Some key consolidation area. All right, remember how we kind of had this on the hourly, but we know now there is some, can see right up there, some key consolidation area around this point. Okay, just showing some rejection area that could happen, but like I said, news can obviously push right through, has no real guarantee of anything, so that's why I said we wait to see. But that's what I'm showing you based on that, which is just this previous consolidation area right above the 200 here. Okay, so 10 seconds, guys. Let's wait and see how this news is going to react, and then we're going to trade accordingly. Okay, see, head fake, guys. Remember we talked about this. As soon as news hit, this is why you're not trading this stuff, guys. Just let it do its thing. Do you guys see how fast that candle dropped? We're looking at a 35 plus pip candle. Okay, so this is why you wait, guys. This is why you're never trading. This is why you always want to understand that it's important to just remember where you're at in the market, and also remember what's coming in terms of news folder releases. Okay, so okay, so now you can see, guys, this is still the same candlestick. It's starting to bounce off the 200. Okay, you can see that it's starting to break through this 9. All right, but we really got to see if it's going to have a continuation. You can see on previous structure, guys, if you're using the 9 as scalping, as soon as this bearish engulfing candlestick happened, if it broke down, right, it roughly dropped maybe from the actual break of the 9. Okay, you're looking all the way down here at the bottom wick, maybe 40 plus pips. Okay, so just showing you a similar example of if this candlestick does decide to cross, okay, and starting to fall bearish, that's what it would look like. The high, if it's bullish, it's usually on the upper left. If it's bearish, like I said, it's usually, like I said, on the bottom. Okay, so patience is gold, guys. Exactly. This is why you don't trade it, and this is why you're just waiting. All right, but it's good that you guys are understanding this and not like trying to jump in, and because if you're trading news folders, guys, like this, it's very erratic. It's kind of like gambling. All right, which is what you don't want to do, like, at all. This can be easily avoided by getting head faked out by just patiently waiting. Okay, patiently waiting. All right. I just want to see how this candle is going to close. Let's take a look at the 15-minute candlestick. All right. So you can see it started to push up. News drop started to sink right above that previous support. And now we're kind of in indecision right around that 200-day. Okay. I'm going to draw. I just want to see on the 15 on the 5 what that would look like. Okay. There's some key support really formed at 1754.37, but again, like because it's on lower time frame, you can use this moving average, a higher time frame, and a lower to use as support. Okay, so I know that might be a little bit confusing for people, but when you start trading and practicing for a little bit more, it's something that you know what I mean, you can use to your advantage. Okay, that way you don't have to always mark up your charts, and these, although these moving averages can be a little bit lagging, they do hold good weight when you're just a little bit patient. Okay, so let's let's check out the news real quick. Let's see how it had decided to brand up, and then we can looking at US 30 for a sec. Okay, so look, positive 568K. All right, that's huge. So this is why gold had that sell-off, and this is why we can go look at the DXY. Okay, and we can kind of see that it kind of made a nice little bounce here. So it did follow similar to this pathway. Okay, and it's going to come back up and touch this 94.361. All right, so but remember, guys, there's resistance here. You can see all this previous consolidation on the DXY. All right, and now they're fighting this 9MA. Okay, this might be kind of the time where, unless they get a nice little push to touch and get previous to this resistance, it might start getting rejection here and then starting to fall. Okay, but this is why we just wait and we have a little bit of patience, like I was saying. Okay, so let's leave gold alone for a sec. Okay, if gold starts to run above 1758.4, like I said, this could be a continuation. You know what I mean? If it starts to break above here, have a retest and then a continue. All right, that could be in a green bullish way. All right. If it starts to sink below here, guys, it's starting to break below the 9 and the 200. You can start to look for more of a break down below this area, and then for it to start to break and have a continuation, falling into possibly the demand zone. Okay, but like I said, I'm just going to mark these just because I want to go chart US 30. Okay, I've been trading a lot of US 30 lately. Gold is still my favorite, but US 30 is something that been moving pretty well. Okay, and like I said, it's a huge thing for people because there's zero commissions. Okay, that's a nice thing, and so yeah, let's check out US 30, guys. Okay, one thing I'm going to actually just do, if you're not used to this yourself, okay, guys, you can actually add alerts if you have. I think it's a paid trading view platform. Okay, and what they'll do is they'll pop up on your screen as soon as it gets to these key areas here. Okay, and it'll give you an alert. You can obviously get them sent to your phone as well. So I do recommend it. It's something that is well worth the investment. Okay, if you're, like I said, learning how to trade with an alert system, like I said, you're not around your computer all day. Okay, before we leave, you can see gold is continuing bullish, guys. So 1758.14, even 1756 could be potential areas if it's going to really push, but it's kind of like you're buying FOMO at the high too. Remember this, okay? Because not this, like I said, has a high a high win rate, but it is pretty consistent in terms of if it dips above here, you can kind of have like a little bit of pullback, and you can see that there was divergence spotted on the 5-minute. Okay, price was making a high. Okay, and then this similar RSI, if you're using it for this, started to make a bearish downtrend. Okay, but as you can see, that's that quick little sell-off there, and then you could have that continuation. Okay, so let's just be patient with this. And let's go chart US 30, guys. Okay, so you can see that it's actually kind of trading very similar, not in terms of the massive breakouts on gold, but US 30 on the 5-minute is having a nice little finding of support, and then it's starting to walk up. But just similar, like I said, mentioning to gold, they have that retracement here, that pullback, which has been a nice bearish engulfing candlestick. Okay, so guys, just give me one sec. I gotta end up sending this link to the other group. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so let's go from the daily. So look at US 30, guys. Look at this. Interesting, interesting. Okay, you can see it's barcoding. All right. Bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. But you can start to see, guys, that these wicks, they are kind of bouncing higher, lower, higher. But from down at here at the low, it's starting to make these these candlesticks are closing parallel on the daily. All right. So, but there's a lot of bottom wick. So this is kind of interesting. You know what I mean? Especially since it's still above the 200. And it has been for quite some time. So all you can look to do right here, guys, is pretty much chart the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, 7 days in terms of support and resistance. Okay, you can see that on the bottom here. Okay, for US 30. All right, there is a nice demand zone. All right. Okay. Every time they come in this area, they start to go bullish. Okay, so it bounces, goes bearish, heavy selling pressure, finds support. Sells off, finds support. Okay, sells off. Okay, now we're going to see if it's going to hold true to support or if it's actually going to sell off. Okay, so from the daily, we can get some key resistance. Current candle 34482. Okay, is gold pumping, guys? Let's see if we get an alert. You'll see this alert system there. It's pretty cool, actually. Okay. Okay, I'm going to remove this 9 just because I just don't want it in the way. Okay, we'll put it on in a second. Okay, from daily to the 4-hour now. Guys, we'll get an alert on gold. You'll see once it hits one of the zones. Look at gold, guys. Look at gold. Okay, so it's following that same pathway. Found good support here. Let news starting to settle here. Now we're starting to put some push. Okay, forming a bullish engulfing potential candlestick here, and we're going to see if now this is going to have a continuation. So remember I told you about the key support that was found right here. Okay, you can see that the bottom, if we even were to slide it over, you can see as soon as it broke below here, it pushed back up. So we know that 1754.50 is very key. Okay, all right, so now there's, like I said, starting to make it above 1758. Didn't get an actual alert, or maybe that didn't even set. Sorry, that one didn't even set. So that's weird. Okay, so that obviously didn't save, guys. But usually what happens is as soon as these things start to push and it gets to the horizontal ray, or you, like I said, you just have a horizontal line, you'll get an alert popped up. Okay, that's what I was kind of waiting for, but obviously it didn't happen. Okay, so you see how gold, guys, the first 15 minutes, it's only been, this is the 825, so this is the 10-minute after. Let's wait to the 15-minute, and then we can see which way we're going to get a continuation or a pullback here. Okay. Okay, so it was on this one, guys. My apologies. We had it at 1760.38. All right. I just usually you can see a clock, but it was over here, so I couldn't really see it. All right. And the one we have is bearish is down here. Okay, so my bad. But it looks like it's starting to form a nice continuation, guys. Okay. Nice little sell off here. I wouldn't really be looking at anything just yet because, like I said, we are very high on one. Like I said, right above the 200, and we had a nice little move here. So give it a couple minutes before, like I said, at least 15 minutes before news drops, and then we can make our decision based on that. But if you are, like I said, you're already in it, you are still making a nice little bullish run to the upside. Okay. All right. So let's go back to US 30 here. US 30, the same thing, guys. They sold off, head fake, okay, 815. Then they had a continuation of the bullish push here. Okay. So this is now US 30, guys, on the 4-hour. Okay, so just looking at the bottom demand zone there, that's the key. We don't really have to change too much of this. We did find some good support bounce at 33906. All right. Okay, you can see now that we're starting to make a nice little push on the 4 hour. There is a steady little uptrend starting to form here. Okay, you can start to see. All right, bounce, bounce, and demand. Now I can see. Sorry guys, my voice is starting to losing my voice a bit, and you're starting to get a nice little bounce here. Okay. All right. So I'm looking now to break this 4 hour candle down into 4 hourlies. Okay, I want to see how this candle card. Okay, so there we go. You see what I'm saying? Rejection started to sell off here. Now we're coming to a key little bounce point. All right, little at roughly 34081. And guys, my chart might be a little bit different than yours. Okay, MetaTrader 4 is a little bit off. All right, just being honest with you. But like I said, it doesn't have the appearance and look of TradingView. So, but a lot of people still use TradingView, and you can buy and sell basically on here if you want. It's totally up to you. But like I said, 34081 is going to be key resistance here on the hourly. All right, so if we start to break above here, guys, look, there is a nice little push we can get to. We're going to get some sort of resistance at 34127. Okay. Okay, so they're really starting to push this, guys, on the hourly. You can see there's a lot of bullish momentum starting to form here. Okay, it's going to come up and touch this area right now, roughly at 34082. Okay, so let's quickly go to gold for 1 second here. I just want to see what's happening because I think some people are asking about it. Okay, so gold's still pushed up. All right, it's holding above 1758.14. All right, as soon as it hits there, guys, we're going to get an alert. If you guys were taking this, I know there's some guys in the chat. All right, that we're already using or already probably in, honestly. So if you got in from this area to roughly now, you may be up, like I said, maybe 20 pips, 25 pips. It's a nice little move. All right, and obviously the overall target would be for you to there, similar to this pathway that we had set up. All right, I didn't want to use the green take profit. I'm trying to just not cloud the charts just yet, but this would have been the path, like I said, if you're looking for the breakout, and then we're gonna have a continuation. Okay, this is key area right here, guys. So like my suggestion would be, if you're starting to get in this trade, or if you're already in it, it's starting to now be 825. 830 is when I start to look for it. This is the next candlestick that's starting to come. All right, it's going to be released. This is 830. All right, so I really wanted to kind of just wait on US 30 and focus on this. All right, that's why I was mentioning to you for 8:15, wait 15 minutes, guys, because generally 8:30, anywhere between 8:30 and 9, there's some nice little moves. A lot of times what happens, guys, it lasts 3 days on gold, right? You can go back and watch it. They've pushed it, okay? They've made a nice little move similar to how we were trading here. Similar to how we were trading, and then they sold it off, and then yesterday I think gold sold off for like almost 100 plus pips, okay? So look at gold, guys. Just be aware that you could start to get some resistance here. This has happened the last few days. So now we might actually get that continued push. All right. But again, just keep in mind, in previous time, previous structure, it's made a push and then it started to sell off here. Okay. If you go back and watch yesterday's video, this is exactly kind of what happened yet again. All right. This could be, I don't know if they're going to do it a third time, but we'll wait. Yep. Guys, remember, we'll look at the chat. There's some very good people who are in here who understand trading. All right. Okay. As soon as you start to break supply, okay, sorry, demand, it becomes then, you know what I mean, a demand zone. You bounce it, you break through it, okay. It then would become okay. So look, in terms of breaking, guys, sorry, rejection here. I'm talking about if this thing broke here, it become resistance, and like I said, walk down. But this started to have a nice little push from this key area right down here, guys, at the low. Remember, this is daily demand zone. All right, I just kind of tightened it up in terms of making it so it's not too crazy big on the chart, because it is, like I said, a pretty big zone coming from the daily. But same thing with supply, guys. All right, as soon as you come up to supply, all right, which we are starting to come into right now, we need to make sure that we're going to hold true and we get a nice little continued push if this is going to continue bullish. But me personally, like I said, I'm still holding on this trigger button, just because, like I said, 8:30 is roughly the time, and if you've been following the stream, that it always has kind of a head fake reversal. 8:30, anywhere between 8:45 and 9, within this half hour. Okay, so if you're trading half-hour candles, this would be perfect for you. Okay, because you can just watch one candle. We're now watching, like I said, 6 candles. Okay, so you're going to get a little bit of head fake action, or which is going to lead to either continued push or pullback, yeah, continuing in the downtrend. All right. Guys, we're looking at gold right now just because I want to see what it's going to do. We're trading US 30 also. Okay, you can see that we made it this from the hourly. All right, so US 30 exactly the same as gold. It's starting to break now. Okay, so let's break it down from the hourly down to the 30-minute. So this is what US 30 looks like. It's pretty nice, easy spot if you're, like I said, learning to chart and stuff like this. As soon as it broke above this area of resistance of 34,000, psychological 34,000, you can see it started to make a little bit of retest here, and then it had a nice continuation pump. All right, so this is the area that we're working in on the 30-minute. All right, I'm going to change the horizontal rate to blue. I didn't do that for gold, so okay. So key support is similar to once was key resistance, so they push it down. Okay, they've been trying to resist. Okay, pushed it up, held a little bit of bottom wick there, so it held good support, and now it's walking up, getting rejected at so far 34081. Okay, but again, look, there's still a lot of bullish momentum here. We're gonna wait and see what kind of area this is gonna close in, and then we're gonna work our way down. Okay, in terms of from 15-minute and then 5-minute. All right. Guys, what's everyone's gold spread right now, if you don't mind me asking? Guys, what's everyone's like I said, spreads and stuff like that? Okay, there's 15-minute now, guys. You can start to see that US 30 has made nice pushes here. You can even grab the wick if you'd like. Guys, just to let you know, this is, I'm going to be, there's 400 plus people here. Guys, this is not, like I said, a buy and sell channel here. This is opportunities to show you trades that, like I said, if they make sense, you can roll with it. But I'm not here to physically say buy or sell. If you want that, there's a ton of other channels out there. You're more than happy to go check them out. You know what I mean? More than happy to, okay? So you can see now, guys, on the 15-minute, all right, they're getting up to a key area. It's not green, trust me. Okay, guys, if you're wondering what spreads are for gold and people what they're trading, look in the chat right now. It's actually kind of blowing up, okay? 140 is not too bad, honestly. It's not. So I would be not worried about that at all. That's like nothing because you don't have any commission on that too. Okay? Bayzad, absolutely, buddy. We're not just here to, like I said, signal providers. Like I said, they're all over Telegram. You can go there 100%. You know what I mean? Okay. So now on the 5-minute, you can see now we're approaching this area right here. Okay. So US 30 now, this is original supply on the 15. You can see now it's still trying to push right through. Okay. It's a nice key area right here. But we could see what could happen is now because we're on the 5, like I said, we could see this continuation. Okay. Or if it's going to get rejected, okay, what's going to happen here is just going to start to break down and have a retest possibly down at the support right here. Sorry guys, I needed to clean that up a little bit, my bad. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so we're at a key area right now. You can see, guys, they tried to push it through here. If I spread this horizontal across, all right, higher time frame resistance, okay, and now we're at the same kind of area, all right. So this is on the US 30 now on the 5-minute. Let's wait and see what we're going to have happen, okay. I wouldn't be looking to do anything just yet on US 30. You know what I mean? Like we can get good moves, all right, but if we get caught in a move that is not going to go your way, you know what I mean, leading into market open, you don't want to be holding this type of trade, okay. Okay, guys, do you understand? Like, it's really important to realize that you never really want to be holding a trade through 9:30. I actually was helping one of our guys last night, and I remember he asked me, we went back to August, and he asked me what happened to one of his trades. And he was trading on the 30-minute time frame, had an amazing sell entry on US 30. I think must have ran 100 pips. But because he traded through market open, it reversed, quickly hit his stop loss, and then it ended up dropping into his direction over 300, 400 plus pips. Perfect entry, but he held through market open. Okay, so that's something that you guys really got to understand here. Okay, so look at US 30, guys. It's starting to sell off. Look what's happening to gold now. Okay, gold almost came and tapped our alert area. So like I said, it didn't even make the push. I was waiting for that actually, if you're wondering. So now, guys, now we can start to look at something on gold. Gold did have a nice little push. Like I said, if you did get in from that 1756.8 area, you would have had a nice little continuation. All right. But now, like I said, this is game over. It's 8:35. Okay. I want to see if this bearish engulfing candlestick is going to hold true. If that's the case, guys, we can have a similar situation happen. Like this is done down here. Okay. We obviously know that if it's going to break down there, it's going to continue. All right. This scalp from here to here. Okay, see how it broke? It had a retest similar to this pathway. Like if I move this over, it's pretty much simultaneously a break, retest, and then it had a continuation up. But now, like I said, heavy resistance at 1760, and now they look like could be walking it down. Okay, this is why I was saying wait a little bit. 815 is now 820, 840. So now we can start to look and see which direction maybe gold is going to move. All right. But if you did, guys, if you did take that, I know there's probably a few people that did. They would have collected almost maybe 20 plus pips. Okay. In scalping, 20 pips is a lot. It is. Minus your commission and spread, you maybe got like 18, 17. Okay. But like that's a good amount. Was it worth now holding on to? Not really, because now you're moving back to break even at 1758.14. Okay. Took profits at 1760. Perfect. 1760. Oh my goodness, guys. You guys got to call me out on this stuff. My bad. Look at the 9 EMA. I didn't even put it on. I forgot after we were charting with US 30. Okay. So, guys, if it's above the 9 EMA, you can see it's starting to cross and holding till on the left-hand side. Okay, and continuing this bullish motion. It's holding as key support, and they're bouncing it right off there. So see how they tried to bounce it back? This is where you get head faked out though on when you use moving averages. Okay, it starts to sell off. Okay, and then they bounce back up. This is news though, so it's not always like this. But then they had a continuation. Okay. So you can see now, guys, that that's a huge bearish engulfing candlestick. All right. I want to see now if they're going to hold support at 1758.14 or if they're going to work actually in the downtrend and follow suit with this bearish engulfing candlestick right here. Do you guys understand that? Do you guys know that's a bearish engulfing candlestick? If you guys know what a bearish engulfing candlestick is, what kind of candle is this? Is it a continuation pattern, a reversal pattern, a barcode initiation pattern? What is it? Okay. Mm-hmm. Guys, if you're not too sure what a bearish engulfing candlestick pattern is, I would like you to look into the chat. Okay. Okay, generally, what these types of patterns are, there are reversal patterns. Okay, exactly. A Marabuzo candle. Hey, you know your candlesticks, my man, for real. It's not a continuation, guys. A bear engulfing candlestick patterns can be reversal patterns. Okay, but remember, gold has so much volume in terms of continuation. Like, look at there was once a previous bullish engulfing candlestick here. Okay, so just like down here, up there, there is a bullish engulfing candlestick in previous structure too. Okay, so we're spotting this all over these charts right now. We just got to find which one's going to start to hold true. All right. Hey guys, if you don't mind, there's like 557 people here. Like, we're definitely just trying to grow the channel to like 10K. So if you get, like, if you guys don't mind, like, maybe hitting the likes and stuff like that, like, that's all we really ask of you. You know what I mean? Just because we want to have it go a little bit more viral. And guys, look at this. Interesting. This is the power of gold, guys. Okay. Generally, this is a reversal pattern. Okay. Everyone was saying that, they know that, but now you can see they found really good support. Okay. Had a continuation from this previous bullish engulfing candlestick. All right. There's still 2 minutes left on this candle. All right, but I want you to see how this whole general, like, if we start, let me just start this again here for a sec. Guys, this entire area right here, okay? I'm going to dissect this for you. This is news. This is why you're not trading news, all right? See how they had that initial 815 sell-off, okay? Head fake candle. Then they pushed it back up, held bullish, and now they're walking it back up, all right? If you would have added another entry there, that's, like I said, you're an experienced trader, okay? But now, like I said, they're coming up in a bearish engulfing candlestick, and now they're starting to push it bullish, all right? Look at the top wick starting to sell off. So this is news, guys. This is 815 red folder news, all right? Not the best thing you want to trade, head fake city, all right? But it's really important. It's good to know, and it's good to see live, because a lot of people have no idea 815, what these red folders even do, all right? So although maybe trading is not going to, like yesterday where we caught those huge 70 pip, 80 pip breakdowns or breakups, it's good for you guys to see this too. It's just as important as making pips as seeing how market structure reacts during news and the erratic behavior of it, okay? So I'm going to personally leave that there because I think we're going to open up the next two candles. I want to see if this is going to continue bullish or if it's going to continue maybe getting rejected here and go bearish. All right, we're going to get an alert probably within 2 seconds as this candle hits. And that's another good thing for you to see. Okay. See, okay, so there's your alert, guys. That's the alert system that TradingView has. It's pretty nice. Okay, so now you can see it's broke above this previous structure. Now it's continuing, guys. Look at this. Okay, so this pathway, right? Head fake city for some people. All right, this would have been a bearish engulfing, but because of this bullish momentum from this previous engulfing candlesticks, and even from down here, you can see it's getting huge pushes, guys. It's actually at the exact same part of the arrow. The reason why I put that arrow there is this previous resistance right here, which is the bottom of this bearish candlestick, which broke down and then had the continuation below here. So that ran, okay, and it actually broke through above the green arrow, all right? But now, guys, look, they're starting to push, looking at getting some rejection here, okay? So don't look at entering any kind of buys right yet. The buys were down here and even at this position right here, okay, previously. So now we can look for maybe potentially it's starting to sell off because of this bearish pressure, but we have to wait and see, okay? How do I personally wait for continuation? I want to get out of this area right here, okay? Because I can see this is now pushing and they're consolidating it, all right? See, it's not red. That's supposed to be white, but you can see how they're pushing it up, rejecting it, pushing it, rejecting it. I want to see how they're going to start continuing to break out of this candle right now. Out of that consolidation area. Okay, you can see they're starting to push it bullish. All right, overall target, if they want to get the continuation, they have to break 1761, which is this previous wick, to have the continuation for this thing to start to walk up and touch this area up here. Okay, made the high, and now it needs to break the high for continuation and continue. But it's really risky when you're starting to buy in this area simply because you're buying at the high. Personally, I might even just wait until, like I said, maybe US 30 market open, just because of gold, like I said, the erratic behavior. But we can start to see now that at 1760, roughly 0.1, 0.3, that it's getting some heavy resistance here, okay? So this is why I'm saying you're not really wanting to buy at the high. You just want to wait and see if they're going to get key rejections here, which is nice resistance, and then we can probably start walking our way down. If that's the case, then might look at something in terms of when it starts to get down to here and starts to break, okay? So gold has been, like I said, you can see it's very confusing today, okay? And only because of this news that did drop. A nice indication that we can look at, which we didn't check yet is the US 30, sorry, the DXY. You can see, remember that bullish engulfing candlestick at 8:15 news, rejected, key area, right, at 94.36, and then it started to sell off. So now we're actually doing the same thing as gold, so I don't like, it's not crazy. It doesn't like really make me think twice simply because if the DXY is doing this, obviously gold is going to be doing something simultaneously. All right, you can see there's a lot of selling pressure from the top of DXY, okay? But like I said, we just got to wait and see. Move that over for a second so we don't crowd any candles. We need to see where the next leg is going to get to in terms of continuations, follow suit with this pathway again, or if they're going to start to break it, okay? So let's take a look at US 30 for a second. So US 30 is still consolidating, it's still pushing a little bit to the upside here, all right? But you can see now it's still in that area of supply, okay? It's a bit of a dud this morning for sure. So you can look at NASDAQ similarly forming as US 30, all right? Making like a double bottom here, and then it's had a continuation, starting to make some legs up, some higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high, you know what I mean? Higher low, okay? It's around 8:48, guys. At around 9 o'clock, I'll chart NASDAQ since we've done US 30. We can do NASDAQ today for sure. Okay, US 30, guys, starting to potentially fall here. Wait and see. And then there's gold, guys. Okay, so guys, if you're wondering what to do next, okay, look at the 15-minute candle here. Okay, the 15-minute candles. Very important to always check the 15s once you're checking, like I said, scalping on the 5s, all right? You can see how it's getting a nice little push. Closed indecision, it's starting to lose, like I said, it's starting to lose its volume here, okay? You can see the key resistance, which was that alarm that we had set. Okay, very similar in this area, okay? Similar to US 30, this is also very similar, okay? In terms of, guys, if this is the demand zone, what is this right here? And I know this is on the 15-minute, but it's important for you to understand this, okay? See, right across the board. Even extend it up a little bit, get the top of the wicks, okay? See how they pushed it up? Guys, so if you're not too familiar what this is, please check out the chat, okay? So this is gold in the 15 minutes. All right, you can see the nice little pushes, getting now some kind of resistance. All right, a Scotland supply zone. All right. Okay, we don't do this on every call, but like I said, we'll do it today. It's good for you guys to start to know this type of stuff, supply and demand. All right. All right, so now you can see they're starting to lose their volume here, closing below 1760.38. All right, kind of maybe potentially sideways trading here before making its next move. So it's still way above the 9. You can see when they cross, guys, here how that 9 EMA is crossing potentially the 200. You get that nice bullish push. All right, nice continuation on the 15 minutes. All right, now they're just starting to, but you can see now gold is starting to pull down a little bit because of the supply. So let's take a look at the 5-minute. I just use it as supply area because look at all the times this came up in this area and started to sell off. Boom, peaks, sold off. This one actually came up a little higher. It was rejected at 63. If we go on higher time frame, guys, obviously I believe this would be included. Okay, and then obviously you have that nice little sell off too. So every time it comes into this area, like I said, it does start to have some reversal. Okay. I am not in any trade just yet. I'm waiting, okay? I scalped right before we started the live calls, but I wanted to wait and see how the news is going to continue, okay? So key sell-off areas, guys, you can see how they're not kind of consolidating it, sideways trading. They're not really having that nice little bullish push like they did about maybe 10 minutes ago, maybe 15 minutes ago with all these candles around 820, okay? So this arrow, like I said, it's not getting that nice little push for continuation just yet, so it's sticking with right there, okay? Gold is going to be just a wait right now. You don't really want to hammer anything because you just see we made a nice little bullish rally here, guys. Okay, you made a nice little bullish rally. You need to wait and see how these kind of candles close. It's around 8:53, around 9. Like I said, you can get a continuation or you can get a pullback. It's made resistance here and now it's starting to sell off. It starts to break below the 9. Like I said, it starts to break in this area, you can start to get a continuation in sells, okay? But we need to just it's tough, guys. Honestly, it's really tough because you don't really want to be holding anything previous market open and it's still following suit in news. Like we've been waiting for this now. You can see generally on gold yesterday, if we went back, we would have already been in nice little sell profits. But right now, because of all the erratic news behavior, you can see now it's starting to bearish engulfing stick is starting to have a lot of impact of what this price action is going to go on, okay? Okay, let's go check out US 30 here. Look at US 30, guys. Rate and supply. Shit, we missed it. That's my bad. That's my bad, totally. US 30, we had it, guys. You can see it right in key supply. Okay, it's still starting to walk down. It's following this pathway right here, okay? I wish we had to watch US 30, guys. That's totally my bad. But like I said, previous, you don't really want to be holding US 30 even if you got into this. You want to maybe start to take profits in terms of leading into market open, which is roughly right around this area right here, 930. Okay. Okay, Rampton, if one green engulfing happens before those red candles engulfing previous green. Yeah, so if there's two engulfing back to back in a continuation, Rampton, it's going to be a continuation, okay? Like in terms of how that worked out, guys. So if this, like this is really following suit to this, didn't even get above there. You can see the rejection, clear rejection is day. So what this would look like, guys, if you're in that short, okay, if you did get in this, okay, some people love US 30, okay, you can hopefully get it down to this area right here, your stop loss. You'd want to put it roughly right at the top wicks. If you're in this trade from exact entry of the the supply break, okay, you'd probably want to move your like I said, stop loss to break even. Okay, I'm just gonna put this on here right now to show you guys that that was follow suit of the arrow. Okay, it didn't clearly follow suit in terms of green. I'm not saying this trade, like I said, was hit 100%, but again, this is what it would look like if you got into the sell basically on US 30. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave this, move this over now to show you that it's only made it down to roughly here. Okay, so what this pathway would look like, okay, is similar to this arrow. So it came up, okay, and it started to sell off. So you could have had a sell stop, or you could have started hammering sells roughly right around 34069, similar, okay. So let's check out gold here. Some people are saying gold is going down. Okay, gold is starting to break, guys. All right. Key supply, like I was mentioning before. So this did happen yesterday and the previous day and stuff like that. So I'm just actually going to look at gold right now. Guys, if gold gets in this area down here, like I said, you can do a small, I'm looking right here potentially, okay, nice little pullback, but this is a very small entry, guys. Like this thing is only, and you got to look, is this worth the risk to ratio of your trade with your gold? Okay, this is maybe 23 pips, okay, stop loss of maybe 10 to 12. All right, you can see it starting to break below the 9 now. We'll see if we can maybe get a little flush. All right, but we need to get this breaking below here. Okay, having a continuation sideways trading, and then it's going to continue to sell, all right, right around that 200. But I wouldn't look for a continuation below simply because of all the support here, but like I said, anything can happen, okay? So I'm going to just I have gold right now. I'm looking at it on my phone, okay? If it starts to break below here, I probably will look at a small little sell, okay? And then I'll look to chart Nasdaq, guys, coming in at 9, okay? Gold has been doing this all day, guys. Like I said, push, retracement, red folder news, push, retracement. You guys want to see where we're at? Sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing here. I didn't press anything yet, guys. I'm waiting for it to get below there, okay? Don't enter them before. So you can see now that, remember we talked about that divergence, okay? From this area, we made a nice little high, all right? And I'm just showing for this to guys who didn't see it, okay? So now they're forming that little bit of a sell-off reversal because of the 5-minute divergence, okay? Let's see what it looks like maybe on the 15. Okay, completely different. That's why your 5-minute pullbacks don't always hold true 100% in divergence, okay? So you can see prices going up. Price is still going up completely fine with the RSI, just starting to touch above the 70 now, okay? But like I said, you can see there's a nice big bottom wick here, and it's starting to push back up. So I haven't pressed anything yet. I'm just waiting, guys. If you're trying to hedge and get in early, you can't do that, okay? Personally, I'm telling you, it doesn't work like that, all right? Just doesn't work like that. So let's check out if there's any news here, guys, for the people who are signing on, okay? We do have U.S. folder news, but it's not like red, okay? But this still could have a huge impact determining. So why traders care. Federal Reserve FOMC members vote on where to set the national's key interest rates and build their public engagements are often used to drop subtle clues registering future monetary policy. Okay, so I hear clues regarding future monetary policy. I hear interest rates. Okay, so that's going to have an impact as well. So you can see now gold, guys, did not come down in this sell. Didn't even come close to it. They flipped it and ended up going continuation of bullish. Okay. So let's wait and see. Let's check out US 30. Okay, so US 30 is still finding good support. All right. We'll see if we're going to get a continuation or if this is going to start to make those higher high, higher low, and then it's going to start to bounce up yet again. Okay. Okay, so 9 o'clock now is coming up at 7 seconds. Guys, that site is Forex Factory, okay? forexfactory.com. Okay, guys, we're going to look to probably chart Nasdaq now. Okay. Okay. Do you guys want me to chart Nasdaq? Or you guys like who likes Nasdaq here? Okay, look at Nasdaq, guys. Nice little double bottom. We had a continuation breakout here, okay? It's looking pretty good. Okay, and I'm using the NAS 01 to chart, okay? Just to show you, I wanted to show you this, all right? Some people use different charts based on, like I said, the trading view. So, but that's the chart that I'm currently using, okay? And we're going to go from the top down on Nasdaq, okay? Okay, so Nasdaq has been very interesting. Okay, nice little selling pressure. Okay, low, higher high, higher low. It hasn't made a higher high just yet. Okay, and now we're making a little bit of low here. Okay, so you can see where we're starting to form key support. The low is at 14,385. Okay, and now we're currently trading at 14,527. All right. So you can see the nice little head peak. Okay, nice little sell off here. All right. Coming into key support. Okay. All right. We have this bounce here. Oh, I'm going to change this, guys. 1 second. White, you're going to go higher time frame. Okay. Guys, I do believe gold is selling. You let me know if gold is selling, guys. I'm going to remove that 9. Just for now, we'll put it back, okay? Perfect. Okay, 1 second, guys. Perfect. Okay, so guys, you can see now that we're kind of in the sell, push, sell area. All right. Next key, if you're looking at this key wicks right here, wick, 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 wick. All right, now we're getting key resistance there too. All right. Right across the board, guys. I would most likely do it at that top wick. You can see right across. Okay, if we decide to extend this, it's holding key support right around there. So it's pushed up, rejected, pushed up, held support, 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 all the way across the board, okay? Okay. Okay, guys, if you sold gold already, you kind of hedged the trade a little bit. It didn't break below. All right, it has to break below and hold. All right. So if you got in a little bit early, you kind of hedged it. All right, have a tight stop loss, 10, 20 pips, depending on it. Okay, and don't let it run. All right. Okay, from daily now, this is what it looked like on the 4 hour. Okay, for Nasdaq. Oh, let me move that. Okay, we'll tighten everything up now. Guys, you can't be hedging trades, okay, for real. For the new guys out there, I'm telling you, if you don't know what a hedge is, it's selling earlier before getting below a certain area, okay? It's up to you, obviously, but I'm just trying to help you out, okay, for real. So hope that makes sense. Okay, guys, Nasdaq on the 4 hour now, okay? Key resistance 14,614. Gold is messy, guys. That's why I'm saying do not hedge any trades. For real. Just trying. I'm really being honest with you guys here. If you don't know what hedging is, you can look it up, all right? But pretty straightforward, okay? Okay, so look at Nasdaq, guys. Very interesting here. Found good support, pushed, okay? Held key area right here. Now it's starting to walk up. Key resistance, key resistance, key resistance here. And you could have traded this, guys. These are bearish. This is a bearish flag pattern. You could have consolidated this right here, okay? Trapped and gapped it. If you guys don't know what that is, that's part of our group stuff. Selling, and I'll change this color in a sec. Boom. Came to here and started to sell off. Okay. A bearish flag pattern. Oh, sorry about that, guys. On Nasdaq. Okay. On the 1 hour. Okay. Let me just bring that front so you can just see. Okay. A little bit messy, but now they're starting to get that retracement here. Okay. So similar to US 30. All right. We're now approaching key resistance at 14,524, which is just previous wick on the hourly. Okay, so I'm going to erase this. I just wanted to draw that on there to show you. Okay. Okay, so now you can see we're finding good support here, and now we're starting to bounce to the upside. Okay. Now the key areas. This looks very similar to US 30. Okay. No, it has a lot of opportunity. I want to break this candle down into 230-minute. I feel like I'm repeating myself here, guys, just because this is a very similar situation to US 30. So look at how they closed this previous candle here. Okay, it was a doji. Okay, doji is pretty much indecision. There's no volume, no nothing. Doji candle is right here. I'm going to draw this for you so you can see. Okay. Obviously, you can make it a little flatter if you'd like. You know what I mean, like a plus sign. But that's a doji candle. No volume. Price went up, went bullish, closed evenly. Okay, bullish, then bearish, then closed. All right. So now, guys, we're going to find key support right under this doji candle. All right, because you can see it was once previous rejection. All right. Okay, so we're chopping and gapping this area right here. Okay, from the 30 now, just want to break down this bearish engulfing candlestick here. Okay. Okay, so you can see similar to NASDAQ, pushed, I would find on the lower time frame, I would put a nice little support right here. Okay, so it found a good support, and now she's bouncing. Okay, now you can see it's trying to push, pull, push. All right, so I want to start breaking down this candlestick right here. We do have on the 15-minute some rejection on NASDAQ at this previous candle. Okay, you can see they pushed it down, tried to push it up, was rejected, and now they're closing, and then it closed bearish and started to sell off. All right, so let's break it down from the 15 now down to the 5, guys. Okay, it's very interesting where we're at in terms of the 5-minute time frame for NASDAQ. You can see it's in push, pull, push mode. All right. Okay, and now we can look at walking our way up. So, guys, when you do a top down, you can see how important it is that you can find different areas for take targets and take profit. Okay. Okay, so this is the structure that we're working with on NASDAQ. Okay, I'm not going to look to do anything until 9:30 on NASDAQ. I just want to wait and see here. So this is 9:30. Okay, I always kind of draw that for you just so you can understand. All right, so we have, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th candlestick will be the market open candle. Okay, you got to keep in mind that we are approaching and we are in key consolidation area. Okay, so you remember they pushed it down, now they're kind of trading and consolidating. Okay, then they sold it right off. Okay, does that make sense? All right, so now they're kind of doing the same thing. Okay, so guys, let's check out maybe US 30 for a second here. See how gold, US 30 kind of is trying to push back up and they're selling off. So US 30, like I said, if you're in that trade still, I'd look to take profit simply because we're coming up to market open. All right. I'm just going to draw it here on for you. So you can see, I would not be personally in any kind of trade on any indice or anything during market open. You're going to have massive pushes and pulls, okay, both potentially to the upside, to the downside. All right. So let's just keep this in mind here. It's really important for you to understand that. All right. So if you're in this US 30, guys, take profit. The trade, like I said, did run almost 50 to 60 pips if you got in. Okay. And then let's take a look at gold here. Okay, gold is potentially selling off. Okay, you can see it's a little bit rejected here, holding some support. All right. Guys, just to be honest with you, like I said, if you look at the webcam for a sec, I did a 0.25 on gold already. I'm up 36. Okay, just showing you right there on the webcam. All right, whether it's going to drop or not, I'm going to look to take profit. Okay. Okay, so if it doesn't break below here, guys, this is a nice key area. It doesn't break below here, 1756.89. Look for it to hold support. Okay. So just be patient, guys. Be patient with this. Like I said, it is in key supply. I knew that we're going to get one counter retracement here. Okay. So if it starts to really drop, then we'll look at continuing. If not, like I said, it's going to just continue bullish here. Okay. So let's just wait and see. And there's your US 30, guys. So remember how I was mentioning to you, it found really good support at these bottom wicks. Okay, now it's starting to bounce back up. That's why if you're in that US 30 sell, make sure to understand that it's starting to make another move to the upside here. Okay. All right, but that's where it bounced to. Okay, I'm just gonna move this over here. We did have this arrow drawn. All right. I'm not saying I had it on here beforehand. You know what I mean? This was literally had my arrow. All right, but I just wanted to show some of these guys that these are the types of trades that you could potentially look at getting. I'm going to clean this up just a little bit. It was pointing down there. I'm just going to move it over. All right, actually, you know what? Just remove it, guys. Sorry. I don't want to even waste time with that. My bad. So now you can see, guys, that little sell-off here would have had true, and now they're starting to make a bounce to the upside again, okay? All right. Guys, we didn't do the London session today on YouTube. It was for our private Zoom members. Cleaned house with it. Okay, it was very, very good. All right, so okay, so you can see US 30 made a nice little bounce. Okay, let's take a look at what US is doing, the DXY here. Okay, just started. Like I said, remember it's key area right here. Still steady downtrend. All right, so if it starts to break rule here, guys, it's going to follow this pathway. All right, guys. Okay, I want to just throw this back on. There's gold here for a second. Okay. Guys, it's 9:13. Give me 2 minutes, okay? I just have to have a quick washroom break. I drink a lot of coffee in the morning, so you can only imagine what that is. But I'm going to leave gold on here, okay? I will literally back in 2 minutes, okay? So don't leave, guys. Like I said, 15 minutes. We got a market open, okay? Hey guys, okay, what's going on? Sorry about that. Okay, so you can see now gold is starting to break below in here. Okay, it's not closing below here. Okay, so we need what we need. This is a following pathway. Okay, but we need to have a close below this area. Okay, and it's still rated market. It's 15 minutes, guys. I would personally stay away if you're trading this. I would stay away, okay? Just because market open can have and what I mean by market open, the market is already open, but like 9:30 New York Stock Exchange, okay? And my next question is, guys, what do you guys want to trade? Do you guys want to do Nasdaq or do you want to do US 30? Let's hear it, guys. Let's hear it. I'm excited for this, guys. I'm excited for this call. It's going to be good. Okay, so remember gold, guys. Okay, if you're entering this, very small lot size. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at US 30. Okay, look at US 30 made a full retracement, guys. That's what I was mentioning to you. Start to look to take TPs down there, okay? Okay, just checking it right now, guys. This is US 30 starting to pump. Okay, nice big retracement sell off here. And now we're making a move to the upside. I'm just going to quickly read what we're going to do, guys. Okay, so we have a lot of people who are wanting to trade NASDAQ too. Okay. Frankie, what's going on, brother? Okay, guys. Today, like I said, because we've done US 30 last couple of days, NASDAQ, you can see it's starting to push. All right through the supply. Okay, so we can remove this now. This is going to once become demand. So I'm going to just erase this, and we're going to use this key support and resistance areas here now. Okay. All right, guys, we might actually look to trade NASDAQ market open today. It's having a nice little push. So, but I want to quickly check out US 32. It's only 918. You can see it's now looking at following this pathway. Okay. Guys, leave gold alone for a second, okay, for real. I wouldn't even focus on it. If that trade idea, if it didn't trigger before like 920, which it didn't, you know. Okay, so it's 918. Okay, let's check out gold for a second, guys. Okay, so you can see how gold, that's what I was saying. It's starting to dip down in here. Just be patient with this, guys, okay? Have a tight stop loss because it's coming into, I thought this maybe would have sold off a little bit faster, okay? But as you can see now, they're starting to find good support in this key area right here. Okay, so just be remembering, guys, if you're in it 10 maybe 15 pip stop loss. Okay, I never really like trading it around 920 anywhere to 930, simply because if you're caught in market open, it does have a big move. It has a very big it can have a negative effect on your account. Okay, so you can see it's starting to bounce up, right, but they're getting key resistance here. Okay, so leave, guys. I'm not going to trade gold market open. I'm just going to leave it now. Okay, we know that this is a key sell area, all right, but we're going to see if it's going to hold true. If not, we're going to have this kind of movement here. And remember, guys, all this garbage right here was this news folder, right? This news folder right here, okay? And it's hard to, like I said, I'm not foreseeing the market future here, right? So we can only trade what's going on. And what's going on was we had a push, then we had a nice little pull, okay? Had one bearish engulfing candlestick. We had two attempts, second attempt, third attempt, and now we're looking like we're selling off here. Okay. Yes, the New York Stock Exchange is open in 10 minutes, which is the market open, which I consider market open for you guys. That's what I like to say. Okay. Okay, so we'll maybe watch gold until maybe around 925. Okay. Okay, nice little pullback here, guys. It's not looking like it's getting that continuation here. Okay, there we go. Nice little sell. Let's see if we're going to continue. All right. It's starting to break. See how it's slow movement, guys? The candles, there's not much volume like these bearish candlesticks that were once coming into play before. Okay, so just keep this in mind. Okay, it's not selling too much here, guys. So like I said, look to maybe take some of your partials if you're in this gold sell. It's not looking like it's getting a nice little fall here. It's starting to break below the wicks, but the volume of the candles is very low. Okay, it's very low. So if you're starting to enter in, you're getting into profits, guys, it's good. But start to scale out, because remember, guys, we're coming into some support in this trade. Your stop loss should be about, like I said, maybe 10 pips, 10, 12 pips. Overall TP is looking for around maybe 20, okay? 24 pips, all right? All right. No, that's okay, man. If I go to take a sip, I can definitely mute the mic for you guys. It doesn't matter to me, you know? Smiled and smirked, dude, or smirked and smile. I wouldn't be gambling like that. You know what I mean? So I would just be waiting until, like I said, 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes post market, and to make this move, guys. But you can see gold, right? It's still looking, it's nice and bearish, guys, but the buyers are still in here. You can see as soon as it comes into this area, these bottom wicks, okay? So, Sergi Z, thank you so much for subscribing, man. I appreciate it. Miss Plub Mobile, thank you. Sedia, thank you so much for subscribing, guys. Okay. Okay. 1758. Tell me hold or buy. Okay, so you got in from right up here. A 2 lot. Issue, bro. I would look at securing your 2 lot right now. Okay. I'm telling you, if this thing does drop, or even, okay, guys, I'm just answering one of these guys' questions here. Okay. So if you're in from a 2 lot from up here, dude, start to scale out a little bit. Maybe scale out a 1 lot, okay, or 1.5, okay, and then leave a 0.5 runner running, okay. Okay, so gold is looking like it's coming down, maybe potentially touching it. Frankie, that's 664 people who will be using the indicators. You sold this gold at 1760? Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Beautiful, guys. Absolutely. Look at this. So now, guys, remember, if you're in this, move your stop loss to break even, okay? Finally, it took us like 20 minutes after 9. Okay, this trade is running maybe 18 pips, almost 20 pips. TP1 is 1754, guys. Make sure to look, you're taking some of your partials there, okay? Make sure you understand this. Okay. See how they're pushing it up now? All right. For real, guys, make sure to look to take your profits because 9:30, anything can happen, all right? 17, 0.3. Johan, dude, if you're looking at, you got it at 1760, okay? Right from the rejection here, and you're riding it down, start to look at securing some of these partials here, okay? Okay, you can see now that the buyers are starting to push it up, guys. Okay, so this is why I'm telling you, look at securing some of these partials. When you're scalping, 10, 15, 20 pips, it's sufficient enough. When we get these runners, guys, it's just gravy on the cake. You know what I mean? Issue, if you can post your trade in like Instagram and tag us, that'd be huge because I know you got in, guys. I never really say this to you guys. We're on Instagram. If you guys post us, we'll repost all of your posts, guys, for real. Take a screenshot of the monitor if you like the trade, you know what I mean. Give us some love, we'll repost it for everyone. Okay, it is too late to enter now, guys. Yes, absolutely it is. As you can see now, they're starting to push this up with this big bottom wick. Okay, I can't do anything about this, guys. I'm telling you guys to fully take your profits, and this is why. Okay, huge buying power coming in. All right, keep this in mind. Okay, there might be flipping switch here. Let's just wait and see. Okay, guys, it's 925. All right, let's look at US 30 here. Let's take a look at NAS. All right, getting rejected here. Oh, where the heck did NAS go? There we go. Okay. Okay, 925, guys. You can see NASDAQ is making a consolidation move. All right. Give me 1 second here. All right, you can see it. It's a little bit dark here for you guys. Okay, you can start to see now some rejection, some consolidation before market open, okay? All right, we have 3 minutes and 57 seconds left here, guys. Okay. Okay, let's check out gold really quick. Okay, see how gold is, remember what I was telling you guys, this is why you have to secure partials. Quick little scalp added up. Now we're maybe pushing back into this supply zone. We'll wait and see if we're going to get a continuation. If your stop loss is not at break even, guys, make sure you have it, like I said, 10, maybe 15 pips. And we'll see if we're going to get a continuation, okay? I'm trying to show, guys, it's different because I'm trying to show possibilities for everyone. Okay, stop loss at break even, you would have actually been hit already. If you're leaving a little bit of a gap, that's perfect, all right? But keep in mind, you already up almost 18, 19 pips, okay? So it's really important to, like I said, that's why I was telling Issue and these other guys with 0.3, start to secure your partials, guys. A lot of people were getting in on this bearish engulfing candlestick. It's absolutely perfect. All right. So now we're going to wait and see if this thing is going to push or if it's going to pull. All right. 927, guys. We are actually going to chart US 30. Okay. I'm going to leave this here for a second. I'm going to remove this once supply zone. You can see now it's getting rejected key. All right. A lot of people were looking for US 30. Okay, so this is why the reason why I'm starting to I'll trade it. Okay, we'll look at Nasdaq. We have opportunities on Nasdaq as well, but we're going to focus on US 30. Okay, guys, listen. This is really important. Okay, if new, okay, do not trade 930 candles. Wait. Okay, I couldn't be more realistic with you guys here. Okay, listen, for real. If new, do not trade the 930 candle. I'm going to tell you this live. This is for people who want to hedge the markets. If you're not used to it, trade 10-15 minutes after. I will be trading, okay? No worries. Do not over leverage. Don't think you're going for YOLO lots, okay? This is for real. Do not over leverage, guys, if you're trading market open, okay? And obviously use proper risk management, which is similar to over leveraging. I'm using proper risk management here because that includes stop losses, okay? It includes stop losses, all right? Keep this in mind, all right? So if you're a market trader, okay? If you're a New York exchange market open trader, okay? If you like to trade the volatility and stuff like that, this is perfect. Because like I said, this sell is still continuing, okay? If it's going to continue, guys, it's just going to start to fall below here, all right? 34013. If it starts to break and continues, look for a retest, continuation, or maybe this thing's just going to dump, all right? If it gets rejected, okay, and finds good support here like it has been, opportunities for buying is up here. All right, we have 45 seconds left, okay? Opportunities for buys there. So like I said, give me 1 second, sorry guys. Sometimes trading view I can't always click on the buttons. All right, 34107. Okay, you see this M pattern that's forming here, guys. Let's wait and see if this is going to hold true. What an M pattern is: push, neckline, push. We'll see if it's going to come here. If it breaks, neckline, you're getting a continuation. Okay, if it holds, guys, it's just going to hold that true with the higher high and higher low position. 34107. Okay. This is the continuation from the sell opportunity, all right? We have literally new candles opening now, guys. Here's the new candle, all right? So remember, if you're new, don't trade it. Okay, you can see it starting to flip here. Let's check out Nasdaq. Nasdaq is starting to sell, okay? Wait and see if it's going to get a continuation here. A little bullish momentum, all right? Continuing, guys. See how it's bouncing off the 34013? We're going to see if it's going to get a push or a pull now. All right, this is an M pattern of a neckline break if it continues past here. All right, this is a neckline. You see? Pretty obvious for people to see. Neck M, top, and we'll see if it's going to break here. If it breaks, we're looking at continuation bearish. If it starts to pump, like I said, like it's doing, we have this area up here, okay? But this is the 930 candle. Don't trade it if you're new, all right? For real. Okay, look at the volume of support that it found here, guys. It started to push all the way up. Let's see if it's going to get rejected or hold true here, okay? There's your Nasdaq. It's starting to look like it's going to find some. It found some support, guys. It's starting to walk all the way, but this is still 930. Keep this in mind. All right, Nasdaq is starting to push. Look what's going on here. 34107. Okay, this is 930. So like I said, if you're not used to it, don't even be entering it. This thing's going to come up and it's going to start to push back down. Same situation here. Okay. Okay, I'm going to flip one more time. Then I'll focus back on US 30. Look at gold, guys. See what I'm saying? That's why I told you right around here. This is why you want to take your profits, simply because of this matter. 930 market open would have hit your stop loss. Okay, for real. This is why I was telling all these guys beforehand to look to take your profits. All right. Look at US 30, guys. It's pumping, pumping. All right. Starting to break above 34137, which is previous resistance here, and it's just going bullish, guys. Look at this. Okay, this is 930 candle. Like I said, don't worry about it if you're new. If you're sitting here like, and I missed this, don't worry about it. We'll catch a reversal, we'll catch a pullback, whatever it may be. But this was the key area right through the supply, okay, and it had a nice little push. All right. Guys, and I want to tell you guys something here that like I really hope you like, one, you guys are learning this stuff. Like we are here to like chart and trade and this kind of stuff, but this kind of stuff is so valuable in terms of like, this was once an M pattern, but I don't know if you guys even realize that this turned into a double bottom. Okay, rejection, neckline, rejection, and then it had a continuation. Okay, this was a double bottom. This was once an M pattern turned into a double bottom. Okay, see how it didn't even come close to breaking down here, held, and then it pushed. Okay, this is still the 930. Okay, so if you're in this, buy. Okay, I'm not in this, I'm waiting. Okay, I'm telling you the truth. All right, for real. Look to take your profit. Okay, the only reason why I'm telling you this is because last thing you want is to be in this like all these pips. Okay, and then it starts to sell off. All right, just be aware. And guys, there's people on here who you can see one guy just made 165. You know what I mean? Market open. But again, there's other people who this might be scary, so you don't need to be doing this. All right. Okay, give me 1 second here, guys. Okay, guys, I got my finger ready. Okay, so US 30, like I said, it's starting to get a little bit of push. All right. Ratchers, thanks for that. Okay, so guys, look at this. It's getting key rejection here. Okay, starting to push past. Let's see if it filled this wick, and you see your continuation, guys. Okay, let's wait and see. Look at this continuation, guys. Huge bullish momentum. All right. New candles opening. It's pushing. Okay, guys, this is probably annoying you. I'm just going to put this here for now because some people may have taken this. Like, we didn't have this on here before. I'm not saying we did, okay? I'm just pushing this for some people who are maybe in this trade. As you can see that this does, like I said, have a nice little push continuation. We're going to look for the pullback now, okay? You can see where it's starting to go to. It's starting to form in this area of rejection, all right? But it's still very, very bullish, guys. So look for maybe to come in this area right here where it's getting rejected. See how it's consolidating. Okay, if it starts to break through there, guys, key area is going to be that huge sell-off period. Okay, give me 1 second here, guys. Okay, sorry guys, just give me 1 second here. Okay, so you can see now, guys, they're starting to push it down. All right, I'm just gonna move this over here so you remember. Okay, key resistance now is just because of this point right here. Okay, you can see how they found good support, started to make a bounce. Now key resistance is forming right in this previous consolidation area. Okay, so if you're in this trade, guys, like I said, personally, I would be looking to get out. You know what I mean? Okay. Sorry, guys, just trying to take screenshots here. Okay, look at it starting to push. Okay, so I'm gonna start to look at maybe now looking at trading. Okay, I leave this alone personally. Okay, because I'm trying to do it for you, and like I said, I wanted to check out Nas real quick. Some people are asking about Nasdaq. Nasdaq is pushing up. Remember how I told you it's going bullish? Okay, it had a nice little TP right up the high. Okay, starting to really push, guys. Consolidated, made a nice little gap down here, and had a continuation. Okay. Look at that push, guys. Look at that push. Nasdaq is beautiful, but it's coming up to key resistance now, okay? Look at this, okay? You can see that once, previously, every time it's come in this area, it's been selling, okay? This is Nasdaq, guys, for real, okay? So keep this in mind. All right, you can see it's already getting pushed down, okay? So Nasdaq, the next couple steps, all right, it's going to come here. Oh, sorry, guys. And get rejected, okay, and start to sell down again, the retracement, or it's going to have a continued push. Oh my goodness, trading view sometimes. It's going to have a continued push, okay, look for a retest, and then a continuation probably up to roughly this area right here, okay, which is, oh my goodness, sorry guys, didn't mean to do that. Push, okay, retest, continuation to this resistance up here, which was once, I'll show you right over here, okay, previous resistance breaking below the 200, okay? So it has two different pathways. Okay, and then we have a continuation. All right, so now let's go check out US 30 here. Okay, look at US 30, guys. Remember I told you 930 retracement candle happens. That's why I was kind of mentioning to you, look at taking your profits then. They always kind of do this, a push then a pull. All right, so we're going to see now if it's going to hold true to the support here. All right, looking like it's selling off here. Okay, this is for, guys, let me break this down for you. Time frames, okay? Listen, 930, okay? 935, okay? This is where we're looking now, okay? And I say wait 10 to 15 minutes after market open. Why? Because of things like this, okay? I just don't want to hear people telling me or telling anyone that, like I said, they traded market open and it got rejected because they were trading market open. Do you understand? If you're not comfortable and you don't know how to do it and you're just buying and selling aimlessly, all right, look, you would have been burned, okay? If you didn't know what you're doing, if you didn't take your profits when you're starting to run, it's very fast, okay? Now we're looking for the secondary move, okay? It had a huge sell-off. We're going to wait and see because now this one supply zone is now turning into a demand zone, okay, because they're breaking it above. We're going to see if it's going to hold true and it's going to start to walk up again. If not, it's going to continue to sell right around this area right here, okay? All right, so I hope you guys understand this. This is on you. You shouldn't, if you are a market open trader, you need to understand the risk, okay? For real. This is not a gamble, okay? Rampton, good buddy, good job, man. Okay, guys, we have guys in our group. Doesn't like I can just show these right now. Look in the US 30 buys, but this person, this is Mohammed, okay? Amid. He clicked US 30 buy. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 orders, okay, sent to our mentorship group. I guarantee it he took profit because he understands that these things are very volatile, okay, and that they don't run forever at market open. We'll catch the reversal or the potential continuation, but for these couple candles, leave them alone, okay? We're trying to be real with you here, all right? Just want you guys to understand this, okay? Because maybe some people, you're part of a signal group or whatever that is giving you signals holding through 930. And then it's like, okay, well, I keep blowing my accounts and I wonder why. Well, I wonder why too. One, because you don't know what's actually how the market is actually trading at this time, or you might not even know about this time. Okay? I told you from the beginning, not here to send you buy and sell signals. We're here to show you how market structure works and potential good opportunities, right? So now you can see market open, it did run. Okay, now it's reversing. Okay, we're starting to see it's holding some kind of support. You can see from previous resistance. All right, so now we're going to see if it's going to hold, looking for a continuation, or if it's going to break down and start to sell off. All right, so very key to remember this stuff, guys. Okay. This is no gamble. Guys, for real, I just want you guys to understand this, okay? Okay, sorry, just taking one more screenshot, guys. Okay, so let's take a look at maybe NASDAQ. Look at NASDAQ, guys, starting to run. Okay, so remember how we had that pathway? It hit almost the high, okay? But now it's getting rejected, similar to the way US 30 is running, okay? Okay, let's see what's going to happen with NASDAQ now. If you really want to see, we can check out where we're at in terms of the 15-minute, how this structure looks like. Look at this big bullish candlestick, guys. This was a trapping gap and it had a continuation, okay? Breaking right through previous supply, okay? Now it's turning into a demand zone and starting to pump up, all right? Okay. Okay, let's go check out US 30 now. US 30 is getting in that same area, guys. Same area here, okay? So we're going to watch US 30. Okay, I'll check out gold too, guys. Sorry, I'm just reading. Guys, my eyes are like so bad from watching all the screens. Okay, so like I can't always read the chat. If you guys saw what I'm looking at in the chat, I gotta look on my phone. So give me 1 second. I'll check out gold. Okay. Okay. So look, guys. Now they're trying to push it up again, bouncing into key demand zone. So let me show you this. Oh, sorry. This is interesting. Okay. Remember we had a demand zone here. This was one supply, lower time frame. All right. You can see rejected here. Every time it came in here it was rejected. All right. Now this area is becoming a demand zone. If it starts to break, guys, it's going to act as a similar supply. Okay, so just keep this in mind. It's still looking pretty bullish. There's a lot of buyers in the market right now. Okay, so I said I'd check out gold. Look at gold, guys. Gold had a retracement. Okay, now it's selling off. This is why I stay away from gold right now. Okay, this is why it has no moves except for head fakes. Look at the bottom wicks, guys. This is just gold is not good to trade today. Okay, I'm just going to be honest with you. We'll catch the overall movement maybe eventually at like 9:50, maybe 10 o'clock. But for right now, our main focus is on these pairs, US 30 and NASDAQ. Okay, guys, if you're in NASDAQ too, be aware that these things don't always run forever. So if you're in profit, I see some guys who are in heavy profits. Okay, I just want you guys to realize that. Just keep that in mind. Okay, so you can see there's NASDAQ. Remember, we're getting rejected at that key area right here. If it does start to break, all right, let's hopefully it's going to break the high and have a continuation. All right, broke right through this similarly now. All right, this area that was once supply can act as a demand zone by I mean in terms of a retest. So if this thing starts to sell off here, I'm going to erase this path. Okay, if it starts to sell off here, it could start to bounce, which is now holding support. All right, and then it can walk its way up. All right, so this area you can similarly change it to green, okay, and wait and see if it's going to start to hold true or if it's going to have a continuation. Okay, okay, back to US 30 now. All right, I wanted to get that US 30 move, guys. We're going to get a nice little move either way, trust me. US 30 has been trading funny at market open. I did the same thing yesterday, but look, guys, now it's starting to form some nice little buying opportunity here. If it holds support here, So you can see now they're getting a little rejection here, holding true to support. Let's see. Ziad, congratulations, man. That's huge. Took some profits out. All right. I'm waiting to see, guys. I'm waiting to see if this is going to hold true in this area. Holds true to support. If it's not, it's going to start to sell off. Guys, I'm not even really going to look at gold right now. I want to focus on these two, okay? Okay, NASDAQ. Let's check that out too. Let's see, because I know a lot of people are trading NASDAQ. All right, look at this. Okay. See how it's getting rejected here? Okay. Key areas if it starts to come back in this demand. We'll wait and see here. If it starts to break, like I said, so start to fill. Okay. Okay, guys, so if you're looking for the trapping gap, how this one would have come to play, okay? If you're looking rate to trade after 9:30. So see how it broke up here, guys? You could have looked to enter if you're, like I said, trading like this, and then it starts to walk up, okay? We had a lot of guys entering from right here because they're just buying. It doesn't really matter, you know what I mean? Kobus, congratulations, my man. So look, guys, you can see now they're starting to, if it holds true here, it starts to find good support. We'll wait and see. But you can see it's starting to look like it's really starting to sell off here, okay? Nice little pull. Retracement. We're going to see if it's going to get a continuation here, okay? If you're holding the buys for NASDAQ, guys, me personally, if I were in, okay, I'm looking at US 30 now, I would be taking some partials, okay? Guys, the membership is 39. Okay, I'll go over this in a second here. There's about 742 people here. I just want to keep it going till about 10. Look at US 30 now, guys. So it's starting, this is the area right here, all right? So that would have been similar sell. Okay, very similar. Okay. I didn't have it on there, but you can see now they made a push. Now they're making a nice little sell here. Okay. If that didn't happen, we got in too late. So now we can wait and see if it starts to break below here. Okay. But that would have been a nice little sell if it holds true to getting below. Let's throw on our 9. Okay. I did have this on before. There you go. Okay, you can see now, nice little hold push up, and now they're starting to sell it off right through the 9. Let's see if the next candle is going to open up, hold true, or if they're going to find support. Okay. Okay, looking, guys. Okay, US 30's tanking, guys. Huge rejection. Okay, let's wait and see what's going to happen here. See how they're getting nice little support. All right, 3, 4. If it starts to break below, guys, I'm going to look to maybe taking a look at an entry here. Okay, but if it starts to hold and bounce, I'll maybe look for a buy entry. Okay. Okay, let's check out NASDAQ now. Good. So look at this bearish engulfing candlestick, guys. Bearish engulfing candlestick. Okay, keep this in mind. All right. Look, guys. Look, guys. This is crazy. Okay, huge bearish engulfing. Okay, let's see if we're gonna need to follow suit, guys. Oh, my bad. This is not the NAS chart. This is the NAS chart. My apologies. So now we're in this area right here. This once man, it's not holding true, guys. It's very weak on the lower time frame. Okay, so what that should be is actually white. That's my bad, honestly. Keep this in mind. Okay. Hey guys, I'm not gonna get into that. All right, Madeline, I appreciate it. I don't know. I appreciate that. Okay, is it the beard? Okay, so let's take a look back on US 30. That's Nasdaq, guys. So look at US 30. It's still bouncing and holding good support at 34013. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. What happened on Nasdaq? Similar. Hell, it was looking like a good demand, but now it's starting to really start to sell here. Okay, guys. So similar entry would have been right around here. Okay. See, if you just drag it right across, guys, I don't even need to make a new area. Okay, that would have been the area to enter. Okay, this is a trap and gap, guys. Very similar. Okay, guys, I'm going to send this to the group. I took a little sell there. Okay, you can start to see it's really starting to form. Remember we talked about these head fakes, guys? Look at this sell-off, guys. Okay, it's starting to dump, guys. It's starting to really dump. Let's see if it's going to get a continuation. Okay, guys. Look at the webcam for a second. Running 2 trades in blue. Okay, 2 trades in blue on the sell. Okay, going to close. Okay. Okay, so let's check out what's going on with gold now. Okay, gold is still going bullish here. Remember I told you to stay away from gold, guys? Garbage. This gold was bullshit today. Honestly, it really was. Okay. Okay, look at this, guys. Still selling off, guys, but look, now they're getting at the bottom wick. Okay, so make sure that if you got in this, you understand that this is scalping. Okay, it's still dropping, but you want to make sure that you're moving your stop loss to break even, because these things can, as much as they can go down, they can go up just as fast. Okay, I'm going to change this to blue. All right. Okay, sorry, I just want to get a couple. Look at this sell, guys, still continuing here. Okay, guys, I mentioned to you I'm leaving gold alone. I don't like the way it's trading right now. Look at, we're in US 30 sells, guys. Like, why would we go back and focusing on something that's not really working for us? Okay, it's not having a good morning. All right, still running. We trade indices gold, like I said, on our private Zoom rooms. We do, like I said, indices, and then we do some pairs too, for sure. Okay. Kareem, dude, if you're okay, let me check. Kareem, if it holds true, like if it gets above 1760, I would look at closing 100%, like 100%. Okay, because it still has opportunity to sell off here. But look at US 30. Okay, right down to the target. Let's draw just a line. I'm not going to move this. Look at that. Okay, hit TP. Okay. Look at this, guys. It's selling huge. We had the original sell, okay? New York, market open, head fakes, people, okay? That's what I mean. You don't want to hold these forever, guys. We had a lot of guys making nice buys, but then look at the selling pressure, okay? Always has a nice little pump and a dump, okay? Look at this dump, guys. Fuck, I should have held. I should have held. I cashed out right around here. Okay. Okay, let's check out, guys. If it starts to really break here, guys, this thing is going to be huge. Okay. Okay, do you see how now a lot of buyers are starting to come in? Okay, very important to understand this, guys. Very important to understand. Okay, buyers are starting to come in, look to secure some of this. Okay, leave a runner. Okay. Oh, guys, NASDAQ. My apologies, guys. I know we have a lot of NAS guys here. Sorry about this. Look at NASDAQ. Remember I was telling you? Nice little push. Now we have a sell-off here, okay? Full retracement, guys. Nice little buyers. This is why when people were mentioning in the chat, should I hold on to my NAS trade after this? No, not after this bearish engulfing candlestick. This is a reversal pattern here, okay? Remember how gold head faked us out? Gold's a prick today, okay? That's why I want to stay away from it, okay? Push, bearish engulfing candlestick pattern, which is a reversal pattern, okay? And now you have a sell-off, now making a bounce right into this key demand zone where it once had that bullish breakout. And it's interesting how it's right around the 200-day too as well, okay? I did close my US 30, yes. Okay, huge, guys. Very important to recognize these things. So when I'm telling you this up here, okay, should you hold on this? No. I just said it. I'm repeating it again. So I want you guys to understand. When these start to happen and you're like eating up half your profits, so maybe say you got in around this area right here, 1455, okay, you're now at completely break even. All right. We wasted all of this energy when we had a potential gift given to us, which is this notification of a reversal. Okay. So I hope that makes sense to you guys, like for real, like, I hope it does. Okay, because that's very easy to see, and you know what I mean. It should be something that you should really focus on. Okay, guys, I'm gonna keep the live till about 10:15. Okay. Sorry, guys, just give me a sec. Okay, let's check out US 30 here for a second. Sorry, guys. Oh, look at US 30 dumping, guys. Look at this. Wow. Okay, so I want to just put this right on here so you guys can understand. Look at this. Look at this. See this? See? Okay, sorry. It just gets me a little excited when we practice proper risk and we wait, guys, 10, 15 minutes. 9:30. Okay, so now let the candle close. Okay, 5, 10, 15. Yay! You see? Yay! Once you're patient, guys, you're able to trade past this. Okay? I hope this makes sense. Okay? Okay, keep this in mind, guys. This is very key stuff. I'm not here to waste your time. If you waited 15 minutes and you got in these cells, guys, do you understand what you're up right now? If you got in from the initial entry, do you guys know that's 186 pips? Okay, this was over here, okay, but it's still, the level still holds true. All I did was drag this right across, okay, and you can see, look at the dump, guys, huge. Pablo, bro, it's okay, man. It's okay, dude. If you didn't get anything, don't worry about this. Like I said, it's maybe just good to watch. We'll be here tomorrow, and yeah. Did you guys? Can I ask you a question? Did you guys enjoy the stream? You know what I mean? If you guys don't mind, like I said, I got thick skin, so. But if it's negative, be nice to me. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding. I hope you guys liked it. Honestly, though, it was a nice little sell. We had, like I said, nice little sell off here, key indication, nice little pump here. Okay, and then it obviously had the continuation. Okay. Okay. guys. Honestly, thank you so much. Wow, crazy guys. Honestly, I appreciate that. I do. Okay. I don't know if this was that's a big sell off, guys. Like that's a big sell off here, guys. And I was trying to be as real as possible. Okay. Like that's why, like I said, 10, 15 minutes. Guys, gold does suck. Okay, I do appreciate you guys understanding that when I notice something, it's not trading the way I like it. You'd stay away from it. You know what I mean? And that's how you guys should be. Okay, you know what I mean? So I hope that makes sense to you guys. If it doesn't work out into your path or your strategy, like if it's head faking out, just stay away from it. Walk away. Okay. Deshipo, I'm from Canada, bro. If I was with you, I'd be adding to that spliff. Kevin, if you were a lady, you would marry me. Hey, buddy, I appreciate that, man. It's the beard, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. So keep this in mind now. I want you to show you something here. Okay. This is obviously five. We're having some fun now. All right. But look where we're coming in. Actually, I'm gonna go in the hourly to show you guys. Okay. Look at where we're at now, guys. Keep this in mind. Remember, actually, you know what? A good area to do. Let's go to the daily. This is daily, guys. So if you were with us from the start, look at where we're approaching. Daily demand. This is we drew this on the daily. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you on the daily. Okay. All right. So now look at we're starting to approach in that demand on the 5 minutes. Okay. So we got to keep in mind it's if this thing's going to continue to sink, then it's going to just be a good trade. All right. But if it's going to start to reverse, we got to keep this in mind for a pullback. Okay. All right. Guys, I think the best comment, and there's a lot of good ones here, was I a lumberjack before trading? I'm an outdoorsman for sure, man. Absolutely, but I wasn't a lumberjack. I can chop some wood, but you know. Okay, guys, so let's check out what's doing. It's 10:04, guys. I just want to show you one thing. You know what I mean, guys? This is our program we have, StockSniperTrading.com. Give me 2 minutes, guys. But if you're not familiar with this is, www.stocksnipertrading.com. Okay. All right. You can scroll down here, check out our landing page. All right. Um, we do have something coming soon, guys. Trading consulting with one of my good friends. He's a chartered accountant. Okay, this is only going to be available for North American right now. But for all you guys who are looking to trade, you guys understand you got to have taxes. Okay, so with us, this is coming soon. You can see what it all is about right there. Like I said, coming soon. Okay, going to be a very good service. We're going to limit the amount of people in this. Okay, probably to about 25 to start, and then as it grows, we'll grow. Okay, so all right, guys. So if you have any questions, guys, here you can message us on the customer support. I usually do all the answering with a couple other people, so feel free. Okay, but I want you to scroll down here, guys. Like all our channels, Instagram. I am doing an Instagram giveaway right now. If you guys want to head over there, like, comment, subscribe. Right here, giving away a membership and a hoodie. Okay, and guys, make sure to tag us in any posts that you do post. We will. All right. So it's really important for like I said, just free stuff. And follow us along our social media: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram. Here's our broker of choice, guys. Okay, so make sure to join the newsletter. Okay, we can drop the comment here or email, and what we send you is okay. So guys, what we have here is some blogs that we send you. Okay. All right. But this was yesterday, guys. This is a trade that we broke down for you. Okay. ABCDs. Okay. And then Ronnie took this one right here. All right. I'll be doing a couple of mine later this week. Okay. But you can start to see now we have some other trade breaks down here. More than just, like I said, here's an example of our webinar. All right. So just check that stuff out, guys. Absolutely free. And now you're probably wondering like what it involves. Okay. All right. So guys, the membership includes every Tokyo session with us every night, okay, recorded. We're going to start uploading these, okay. We have live webinars 2-3 times a week, so it's really important for check those out too. Those are recorded and uploaded to the website, okay. We have a 52-week educational program that we kind of created ourselves, similar to the scalping style that we do. Guys, just give me 1 second here. I had to put someone in timeout just because spamming, okay. So guys, like I said, we have a bunch of videos that we've done from previous like trading that we've clipped and stuff like that, and we've made it available for you. We do trade ideas per day. Like I said, we had a gold one last night that hit. We give out euro cads, different things, different pairs in our group chat, so it's really, really nice. Okay. So check that out, guys. This is billed with your credit card. Okay. If you guys don't want to do that, we have PayPal option 3, 6, 12 months. Okay. All right. You can see the savings right there. And then obviously, if you want to join the one-on-one consulting with us, you get a one-on-one session with Ron and I. Okay. Guys, our broker of choice is Fusion. Okay. We use those really low lot spreads and everything like that. They don't accept US or Canada in Ontario. Okay. But guys, last thing, always, I remember, pay it forward. Okay. That's why we do the YouTube lives. It's really important for people to understand that, you know what I mean? We got to give back to the community, and that's why we do it for free on YouTube. Okay, so let's get back to some trading here. You can see now that US 30 started to find a little buy area right here. Okay, nice little opportunity for buy, bouncing in the daily demand zone. Okay, half bouncing in the daily demand zone. All right, so we got to understand that this is going to have some kind of a pullback regardless. Okay, so now it's just how far will it go? Is it going to break above 33937? Okay, or is it going to come up here and get rejected and continue? Okay, no, guys, we accept anybody from around the world. Our trading community is global. Okay, global, a lot of different people from a lot around the world. Okay, so Fusion is only Fusion, no Ontario residents. Okay, it's just Quebec. Sorry, not just Quebec, but it's the rest of Canada. Okay, just no Ontario. Okay, so guys, let's check out gold, what it's looking like, just to end off the call. This is why we leave gold alone, guys. Do you see how if we traded this, head fake city, bullish engulfing, rejection, not good. Okay, that's why we leave gold alone. Okay, and then now, like I said, there is your NASDAQ. It sold right through the 200, found good support. Now it's going bullish. We're going to see if this is going to hold true. I'm going to erase. Okay, so NASDAQ is actually going to come up here, get rejected, and start to sell. Okay, one pathway. A secondary pathway is if it starts to go bullish. Okay, look for the break above the 200 and come across the 9, which is going to start pushing it up here. Okay, sideways trade, maybe retrace, and then it could have a nice little continuation, maybe getting back up into this zone if it goes bullish. Okay, I'm going to stay till 10:15, guys. 10:15. Okay. Okay, so you see how they're retracing and they're starting to push up in this. Now it's rejection, so resistance. Okay, we got to see what's going to happen here. Okay, so you see how they're getting rejected at this continued pathway. Here's the rejection. Okay, we're going to see if it's going to continue. Okay, guys, tomorrow we are going to do the same time, same channel. Let's see what we're going to actually look at. Okay, so we're going to refresh everything here, and then we're going to go check out tomorrow. So tomorrow, guys, look what we have here. Okay, ooh, we got 8:30 unemployment claims tomorrow. This is going to be nice. Okay, so we'll start at 8 o'clock. All right, and you can see we're going to be going through this folder here. All right, and then 12 for CAD, there's a red folder. Okay, another red folder at 10. Okay, so for US news, guys, it's going to have an impact on the DXY, which will have an impact on our trading. We're going to trade through this. Okay, so obviously same kind of rules apply, but then, guys, I want you guys to remember something. Tomorrow's Thursday, Friday. Friday, guys. Do you understand NFP? Do you guys understand what NFP is? Like, I'm not too sure if a lot of people do. Okay, simply because, like, if you watch, when you go to the YouTube channel, it says NFP there. Watch how in 1 minute gold dropped over 200 pips, $20. Okay, and literally it wasn't even under a minute, it was 30 seconds. Okay, so this type of trading we're going to be trading at 8:30 on Friday. So, and then you have also unemployment rate, guys. You are about to witness one of the most volatile times in all of trading. Every single first week, first Friday of every single month is NFP. Okay, so just keep this in mind, guys. You can start to see when people are talking about this. NFP is wild. It's crazy. Okay, so Nasdaq is still holding true to its bullish bounce right off 14,512, and now we're coming up into this area right here for the 200, and we're going to see if we're going to get a continuation or a push. Okay. So guys, it's 10:12. We'll stay for 3 more minutes here. So look at now US 30, guys. So remember how I told you daily demand, okay, getting a nice little push. Okay, we're going to see now if it's going to come up and test 33937. Okay. Okay, let's go check out gold. People are saying it's making an M pattern here, okay? Yeah. We might be at the neckline, guys. That might be that candle might be the actual neckline, so let's just wait and see on gold. Gold, guys, like I'm telling you, this is the stuff you want to stay away from. Look at how dirty this is. Just disgusting. You want to stay away from it completely, okay? Okay, so back to US 30, guys. You see how we're getting that nice little bounce out of the daily demand? All right. If this starts to break above bullish, guys, like I'm looking at maybe doing something, an entry right around this area right here, okay? But it's going to be a small one, but let's just wait and see. I've NFP personally, guys. I've done it both where I've traded and I've sat out. Okay, I blew an account on NFP personally. I'm just being honest with you. I have no issues telling you that. I hit sells into a NFP gold buy and the thing ran. It ran, and yeah, my day was not good that day. You know what I mean? Complete transparency. Like it was bad. Okay, but again, that's how you learn. That was when I was first starting out, and that's why we started to do this simply because people don't even know about these things. Like when I first traded, I didn't even know about NFP. I knew it was a big folder, but I didn't know how crazy it was. And then I found out real quick. You know what I mean? Like real quick. Okay. Okay. But I just want to be honest with you guys. Like it does happen, but this should not happen when we're trading like this, okay? Because like I said, I'll tell you to wait, be patient with this. Look at now, guys. See how they're bouncing the demand. That would have been a nice little buy area down there, okay? But now we're kind of like chasing here. I was kind of talking, flipping back and forth. But if it does start to push, guys, like I said, overall target would be 34013. I'm not taking any more trades today for this call. I'm just kind of mentioning where it could go to, okay? But look at this bullish pressure here coming out of the daily demand, okay? If anything, like I said, an opportunity would come up here. I'm looking for maybe something to buy right around here with maybe a nice tight stop loss. Okay. Maybe I'll look right here. Give me 1 second here. That's too much. Nice tight pips, guys. Maybe 10, 20 pips. Okay. We got to wait and see if it's going to break above here. Okay. Okay, so see how it's key rejection there? That's why we're not looking at doing any kind of thing kind of right in this area right here. I want to see the key breaks, which was a key bearish and key bearish candlestick getting a nice little push. Okay. Okay, guys, so it's 8:15. Honestly, like I remember these key areas right here, okay? Remember these key areas, okay? Very important. 34013, if it's going to continue to bullish in a bullish direction, this is the way it's going to go, okay? I just want you guys to understand this. We're looking at getting back to the 200, okay? I'm going to personally set a buy. Okay, 1 sec. Okay, guys, I personally put a buy stop around this area, okay? Just me. You guys can do what you want, but that's what I did, okay? All right, guys. But like I said, US 30 had a nice little dump. Now we're getting a nice little bounce out of the demand zone. Okay. I hope you guys had a good call. Honestly, we'll be back tomorrow, same time, same channel, guys. Actually, to tell you the truth, for the guys who all left, I don't know if they know this, but I'm doing a London session tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna be up. I'm going to do 3 o'clock till 5, and then I'm gonna be doing 8 until about 10. Okay, so you're going to get 2 YouTube sessions tomorrow, okay? Eventually, guys, all London sessions are going to be going on Zooms to our private members, okay? So you're going to get Tokyo and London, okay? Just keep that in mind. All right. What we're doing right now is just to show you guys, and then like I said, the groups are filling up fast, so make sure to join up, secure up, and then we'll go from there. But guys, I hope you guys had a good call. Really appreciate everyone joining in, and I think it was a nice little opportunity to see how market opens in terms of sorry, not market open, but how red news folder drops. And I think hopefully a lot of guys got some value out of it. So guys, keep in mind 34013. Okay, but hope you guys had a really good call. All right, and if you have any questions, guys, shoot us a message. But really appreciate it, and we're gonna get going now. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. Peace out. God bless, and have a great day. Okay, thank you.